What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the RMR Podcast, live from New York at the Harbor NYC rooftop somewhere in Manhattan. I don't quite know where we're at. 54th Street, 45th Street. I don't know. I don't know the streets out here like that. But we in New York, man, joined by the co-host who's not on every episode, but you know, Joey to my left. What's up?
Man, what's good, bro? We out here in New York right now. You rolling up the Legacy Smalls. It's good, man. Life is good. We here partying. We surrounded by friends and family, all our media homies. We got a special guest on today's episode kicking it off with us. We got Cody from ASAP Cannabis Marketing, man. He empowered us to do our thing. We appreciate y'all, for real.
Absolutely, man. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you for being here with us today.
Hell yeah, we're gonna pick your brain about some Maryland stuff here in a second.
Yeah, you brought some Maryland weed on the show with us today.
I had to come with a little something.
Man, I'm excited. I'm excited to check that out.
Absolutely.
So you guys, ASAP Cannabis Marketing, you guys do packaging, you guys do
swag,
apparel, all these really cool, important aspects of the cannabis industry. We'll get to that in a second because this is a life-changing moment for me. I have never seen Maryland weed legally grown in motherfucking Maryland ever in my life until about 3 minutes and 45 seconds ago.
That's amazing.
So can we just, Mitch, are you okay with while you're still rolling up? Can he just show us this weed from Maryland, bro? And shout out to the whole Northeast and the beautiful city of New York. Big shout out to all the people across the United States and the world growing cannabis legally, man. This is so exciting.
Absolutely, brother.
And not legally. Shout out all the growers.
Shout out all the growers too that are still growing illegally too. You guys are the ones that got us here. Oh man, straight from Maryland. What was the terps on this, bro?
You're looking at 2.1.
Solid.
And then 34 on the THC.
So 34 on the THC hits the customer numbers, it hits the consumer numbers, is what they want. And the terps is what the connoisseurs is what we're looking at.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
This is wonderful.
Yep.
A real rich smell.
But it's got a great balance of caryophyllene, myrcene, pinene. I mean, you're looking at a really nice, like, indica hybrid here.
Yeah, absolutely. This is that sticky icky.
Yeah,
it's
man.
fresh too. What was the packaging date on that?
I mean, this is March 18th.
Wow,
I mean, this is fresh.
literally over a month ago, man.
Less than that. It's got a nice little humidity pack in there to keep it fresh.
Wonderful.
Yep.
I love it. This
Absolutely.
is, you know, getting to smoke weed from so many different places, regions, cultures. It's really cool, man. We're blessed to do that. We're honored. We appreciate you being here with us today.
Man, I appreciate you guys for bringing us here, man.
I want to give you
experience.
I want to give you the floor to tell the people a little bit about who you are, how you got into cannabis, and what ASAP Cannabis Marketing is all about.
So I started as an operator in Maryland, managing a local dispensary in Salisbury, Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
We branched out in 2022 to a dispensary in Silver Spring, Maryland. I don't have any equity in the company, but I do oversee the Maryland operations for that company.
Yeah.
But recently, I've decided to partner with Jack, my partner. He comes from traditional marketing. I have a lot of experience in cannabis. We decided to put our expertise together and kind of fill a gap in what we saw in the cannabis industry in Maryland, which was custom swag, custom apparel, and really access to custom packaging.
Yeah, absolutely.
So and exit bags and all the things that these dispensaries, these processors, these growers need.
In a lot of areas, in a lot of states, it's by law they need exit bags.
They have to.
By law, it has to be packaged in a certain way.
Child resistant is a big thing. Mylar bags, pop tops, drams is a lot of variety of packaging that needs to be child resistant or tamper proof.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's a super crucial part of the industry, often overslept. Mitch and I were, at first when we were creating our packaging, I mean, there was a lot of back and forth. I mean, we didn't know what we were doing, and so what you guys do to help push that needle forward for companies is super powerful.
Absolutely. We have graphic designers on the team that can help assist any company with designing, putting together a graphic, a logo, whatever's necessary.
Love it. And you guys, for this event, Mitch, tell them about the products that they made for us and how much effort it took on our end to really bring that to life.
So we got some rolling papers, you know what I'm saying, and we got a couple sets of stickers. They're over there. I can't reach them, but you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, grab one of those, Cody.
Made it
our
super
hands
easy after we sent our logos, made some suggestions, got some stuff printed real quick, fast, quick turn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get us right with some swag for being out here. And, you know, the reason we're in New York City is for MJ Impact, man, the conference. You know, right now we're at the Media Mixtape After Party, but we came out here for the MJ Impact
Shout out to
NYC.
MJ Impact, man. The whole reason we're here in New
Absolutely.
York is MJ Impact.
Much love.
Yeah, thank them, man, for including us. Big shout out to them. You feel me, for the whole opportunity in the first place. The reason why there's this many people here together right now is because they provided a platform for people to come together. So shout out to the people, you know, ultimately doing a lot of the work right
This
now.
is a phenomenal event, so definitely shout out.
Now at this specific event, Mitch, where we at?
We're at the Media Mixtape Volume 1, MJ Impact After Party, Harbor NYC Rooftop. The main companies that put it together, I'm gonna get the Bluntness, their flowers first and foremost. I think the Bluntness, you know, started this event, and then Sensi was brought in, so then it became the Bluntness, then Sensi.
The Bluncy.
The Bluntzy. I'm smoking the Bluntzy, excuse me. And then obviously we got Joint Venture Co., who I believe is from out of Massachusetts, event producers,
Yeah, okay.
and then teamed up with, you know, the mega heavy hitters. I don't know Joint Venture Co., so I'm not trying to throw shade on them. I'm just, so when I say the heavy hitters, Fairchild, that's the homies from where we're from.
Fairchild.
Pacific Northwest, James and David, and Estelle, the whole team.
Crushing, killing, great hospitality.
They
Super helpful.
They
Phenomenal.
throw, if it's a Fairchild event, Fairchild after party, it is going to be the marquee after party. It doesn't matter. Hall of Flowers,
Facts.
MJ BizCon, does not matter. It will be and it's not just
Factuals.
said. And they really have done a good job, because I remember early on, you know, it was the dope parties is what Dave and them were throwing.
100% the
And-
golden ticket parties.
And my only feedback, my only criticism of some of those was some of the venues you couldn't have maybe access to safe consumption in a very comfortable way. But it's been a long time since there's ever been an issue at any single one of their
they
events.
fixed that issue quick.
And they
That's
provide
awesome, man.
crazy experiences, crazy spots. I know this is their first thing in New York, so I don't want to just give the Fairchild too many flowers, but we got to give them flowers. You know, they're from the Pacific Northwest, putting on. But this is the Media Mixtape After Party, and so the
Man,
thought
that's
process beyond those four people coming together, you know, Respect My Region, Honeysuckle Magazine, Northeast Leaf, Hetty, New Jersey, and some other media guys. So I'm going to forget people. There was, and you know, Puff Creative,
Blend Pen is
BuzzFeed,
here.
Blend
Blend Pen is
Pen,
here. Let's
Dutchie.
go.
You know what I'm saying? There's
Shout out to
Grav.
Dutchie, man.
I know. I'm sorry. I said I wasn't gonna list. I started listing, but I know I'm gonna forget some. Last Prisoner Project.
No, man, we gotta shout out all these people coming together to bring the
Absolutely.
community together, man. Like, the fact is that you used to not be able to do this. People used to go to jail for this. People still go to jail for this
Facts.
shit. Like, the fact that we get to do this is a very privileged opportunity, and you know, we're very appreciative and honored to be in this position in the first place. A lot of hard
Absolutely.
work gets us all here, but we still gotta give the flowers to people that built it. And so,
100%.
let's start off this true episode after, you know, post Cody's interview here. Let's show some love to the legacy operators, Mitch. Shout out the growers.
Shout out the growers. Shout out the you know, New York.
Shout out the trappers.
New York, there's always been growers, so I don't want to say there hasn't been growers. There's been indoor growers. You know, at Empire Cannabis Club on our podcast, they made it be known that there was commercial scale indoor in New York for a long time. So I know that's always happened out here. I'm sure they grew outdoor upstate for a long time, but for me, and I'm not going to discredit them, to me, the what the legacy market that's known for out here is the pushers, man, the dealers, you know, the importers. The delivery, right? Like the Cali Bud's been making its way to New York for a long time. And this is a big city. I believe the city of New York is larger than the state of Washington population-wise. And so this city has been a hub, whether it's grown here or imported here. The dealers here took a risk getting all these people this plant that we so casually enjoy. We're smoking in a fucking nightclub in the middle of New York City in 2023.
Rooftop.
20 years ago, you know, you couldn't even smoke this blunt on the street outside.
Wow,
You know
this
what I
is
mean?
crazy, yeah.
And there was a lot of guys out here that ensured that people were able to get weed, and not just weed, you know, quality weed. We just had Shice Bub sitting next to me a minute ago. You know, he was definitely blazed that path. We interviewed Uncle Bud, you know, at the convention today. You know, Pizza Pusher. There's a lot of guys out here. You know, the Legacy Group. There's a lot of guys that have been responsible for bringing good weed out here for some time and helping elevate the palates and the taste and share a love for the plant and the genetics, man. You know, it's special, bro. Like the East Coast might get shit on because the West, you know, in some regards, because the West Coast is known for cannabis, but they've been doing their thing out here, and they make it clear when we come out here.
Undeniable mecca for cannabis culture, undeniable mecca for music, all of these different cultural, iconic lifestyles, communities, however you want to describe it. This place is incredibly important to the overall history of cannabis and the community, this legalization shit. I think things will really fall in place here really soon when New York comes together. You know what I mean? When these stores start opening in bulk and quantity, they start setting the example, rules and laws start changing slightly here and there. You know, we're gonna just start to see other places really fall in line. What are your guys' thoughts on legalization in New York and what you guys have experienced since you've been here so far? Cody, we'll start with you. What are your thoughts on what you've experienced with legal weed in New York so far?
So, I mean, I haven't, to my knowledge, I haven't seen any like operational shops.
Mhm.
I see a lot of consumption, which is, that's a step in the right direction, but definitely not a safe way to actually purchase and acquire the medicine that you need. I'm from Maryland, which is getting ready to go to adult use in July. So it's a little bit different for us in Maryland. We don't have quite the same, laws or perspective on that type of. It's different in Maryland. So
With all the different rules and laws being
It's
different in each
different, yeah.
state, like, we went shopping to a little smoke shop in Bodega, and it was crazy to see brands from multiple states available on the shelves,
Yeah.
And if you think about, like, Mitch, like, to be forward thinking, we always knew years ago that there was gonna be a store, like multiple stores that would just sell dabs from different places.
Yeah.
Or brands from a certain place.
Yeah.
Products curated from certain regions, right? And that's what's crazy is they already are doing that in New York.
Yeah.
They're already doing that.
This is my first experience in New York. It's been great.
Like, it's
It
absolutely
definitely
incredible.
won't be my last, but it's been amazing so far. It's been welcoming. It's been fun to kind of tour the big city.
Like,
Honestly, my first time here.
Yeah, and that's what, to Joey's point, New York right now, the gray market of New York is
Yeah.
a window into the future. And I know a lot of people think it's, people are trying to say it's the past, and I know there's some difficulties getting into the regulated market that the gray market and black market pose. I totally get that. There's a lot of people from the legacy market in the regulated market trying to make an honest living. All due respect for them. But the gray market out here is truly special. Like, Cody, your point, the consumption. Anywhere you smoke a cigarette, you can smoke weed in the city. And so
at the airport,
it's
outside the airport.
consumption. There is
I got off
no
the bus and I immediately noticed that.
there's no stigma to consumption.
Yeah.
That's amazing. We all want to see that in the
Absolutely.
future. And then again, to Joey's point, to be able to go into pretty much any shop on the corner and have a section of weed, the same way there's alcohol, a beer cooler, or whatever, that's pretty special. And then to see products from multiple states on the shelf and be able to converse about the regions they come from. And I will say, your average bodega employee is not quite a bud tender level of education.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily that, but to go in there and to talk about at least people that have been smoking and know weed that comes from Colorado, Oregon,
Absolutely.
California, Washington. I don't know where you're at, but you're not getting bootleg stuff out here, man. It's clearly not any Washington representation on these.
Hey, it's
on-
all steps
on-
in the right
on-
direction.
But it is amazing, and it is a look into the future, because that's
Absolutely.
inevitably coming, where we can shop at the dispensary and shop based on region.
Absolutely.
These guys are killing it.
That's going to be a great day.
A couple years ago, we smoked weed from multiple states at one of our events, and we were like, we can't wait to do more of that.
That's amazing.
To do it more, to do it legally, to do it in multiple places, in such cool environments. And here we are right now, smoking weed from Cali in New York, smoking New York weed earlier today, Oregon weed right here, Arizona weed, Massachusetts,
Maryland.
New Mexico, Maryland.
Absolutely.
All
In
of
the
this.
house.
So cool.
Ooh, good catch. Good
So-
catch.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some content during the show, man. We need some photos taken. We need some videos.
I just seen Will. I don't know where he went. Maybe to get a drink. I was gonna try and wave him
Oh,
over.
he's right here. He's right here.
Oh, he's right there.
Yeah, shout out Massachusetts in the building. River Run Gardens. No one can hear us talking because it's a live show, but it's like a private live show, you know?
We
That's
got
awesome.
young
It's-
DJ Young Wavy Fox opening right now, and DJ Tony Touch taking it on. It's not even Toka Tuesday, it's Toka Thursday tonight, man. Tony Touch, legendary. At the last bar we were at, this dude told me the first hip-hop album he ever bought was a Tony Touch mixtape on the streets in New York when he was like
No
14.
shit.
And so he was stoked to come to this event.
How historic is that? When you're working with hip hop legends, hip hop icons, people that inspire others, it's huge. And those are the kinds of people we want to work with, man. I love it.
Yeah. So, I mean, the industry is dope. You know, the thing about MJ Impact, in the past, this is the first MJ Impact in New York, second one in New York, but the first one in New York since cannabis has been legalized. Last time we were out here, it was people from all over the country. This time, there's people from all over the country, but there's a lot more New York representation. Obviously, there's only a few dispensaries on the shelf online and a few brands on those shelves online, but their licenses are starting to get distributed. The organizations are starting to exist. The people that have held those legacy positions, hoping for a slot, are finally starting to see things open up. And so it's been really crazy at this MJ Impact to see a mix of kind of cannabis from all over, but then New York. And what I've really sensed is two things. Like, the first and foremost, the hustler spirit of New York. The reason why the legacy market's so crazy out here is because they're gonna get the fucking job done.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter who says no, what the risk is. A New Yorker's gonna get some shit done. That's definitely, you feel it, you see it. Second of all, I see excitement, man. A lot of these guys we know weed, we know the culture, but we're trying to learn the business is just coming online. So unless they've been operating in another state, they're trying to learn the business.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of hunger and thirst to go from legacy into the recreational market. I haven't really met anyone who's not trying to get into the recreational market.
Yeah, I mean, it would seem like the barrier to entry is like low, but it's really not. It's very difficult.
Absolutely not.
It's difficult in every state, particularly in New York, particularly in just cannabis across the board, right?
Yeah.
You were saying you operated a retail in Maryland. Can you talk us through what that experience has been like for you?
It's been a great experience, honestly. I've enjoyed it. Maryland has been my home, so I enjoy helping that community, helping the patients. Like I said, it's been a great experience. I'm sorry.
There we go.
Communications is not my expertise.
No, you're good. It's just the angle. It's all good.
Absolutely. It's been a great experience.
And the exact position you had there, can you elaborate on there and what that day-to-day kind of looked like for you?
Yeah, market manager. So I just oversee the operations of the Silver Spring store and the Salisbury store.
So multi-location, cannabis retail dispensary.
Yep,
Did you
managers
guys do
at both site, delivery at one location, 2 vehicles.
Awesome.
Yeah, we have 15 employees at Silver Spring, and we have 47, 48 at Salisbury.
Yeah.
So a pretty large operation in Salisbury. It's been a phenomenal ride. I started in 2017 under the previous ownership. In 2022, we transitioned to new ownership. That's been a fun experience. They're multi-state operators.
Yeah.
They operate in Connecticut, Michigan, Massachusetts. I believe they have a New York license as well.
Okay.
So it's kind of been fun the last year to learn how they operate, their business model, how they want to progress in Maryland and other states. I recently kind of learning more about what their expansion plans are and stuff, which is exciting. It's been fun. So
love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
But
having never been to Maryland, I look forward to getting out there one day and smoking this weed here soon as well.
Once adult use hits, you definitely should come out and shop.
Yeah. We got to come check it out. We got to check weed out everywhere, man.
Hopefully
Absolutely.
soon, RMR weed out there. We'll figure that out over the next
We'll make some
the coming
connections.
time. We gotta get RMR launched here soon. Mitch, drop it on the people. What's the latest in RMR Legacy Smalls?
If you're watching, we got the Legacy Smalls in the Washington bag. By the time you watch this, it's still not out yet, I bet. But we got the Washington bags right there. May or may not be Cali Bud in the Washington bags at the current moment, not in the Washington market. But that'll be launching in the next couple weeks. This is a new packaging. We got the same packaging set up for California, so we're launching that. Working on a couple other markets. The next couple months are going to be checking out some of these markets, exploring some of these opportunities, and seeing what we can get cooking, man. You know, we are a multi-state brand, and we're trying to get to more states, but it's an out the trunk hustle. So, you know, from everything from our personnel capacity to the budgets is the only thing limiting, you know, being in 19 markets right now, you know. So, but we working there, just climbing up the ranks.
I'd love to see you guys on the East Coast.
We try, man. We really,
Absolutely,
we
man.
really want to be able to feature more people. We really want to be able to have writers and video creators to just showcase more cool stuff and cool people and things, and just tell more stories across the country. And so, you know, these Legacy Smalls products should really empower us to do some great things. And
I think New York's the right market to do it in.
From
what I've seen today, man, you guys, to Mitch's point, there's some hustlers out here, man. They work hard. This is a good place to start.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what the opportunities are in New York. You know,
Absolutely.
we lurking. It needs more stuff's got to come online, and to be completely blunt, I feel like more New York has got to come online before we try and come out here and grab up at what little piece is available right now. I think that's got to be reserved for the people that paid the price out here personally. But we'll work on it in due time. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we definitely want to give the people here the time to be first into their area. And then for us in this particular market, as well as some of the others, you know, it's important that we start with some form of collaboration before we really just showcase ourselves.
Absolutely.
I know we haven't really talked about that, but I feel like that's just kind of like duh for you and I, right? Like,
yeah, it's not about us. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
Respect My Region's a platform. You know what I mean? And sure, we have a brand that we sell product on, but that brand finances, you know, movements for other people, and it finances a platform that puts other people on. You know what I mean? And so at the end of the day, you know, even when we first started and it was a clothing line that was all about us, the website was still a platform for other people, and that'll never stop. You know what I mean? So even when we bring the brand out here, it'll be in an intentional way, partner with the right people, but before that, like Joey said, we gotta start. The way we build up the platforms out here is building other people, shining light on other people. And we started that.
That's amazing, man.
But we haven't really got into it yet. You know, we got to pick up the shovels a little bit more.
I love what you guys are doing.
it's just getting going, you know, it's just getting
man.
going.
You want to hop on in a second and talk, or what?
Shout out, we got a cameo by Dave,
A minute, but you
founder, cultivator, breeder, genius over at Clade 9. Shout out South Central Los Angeles. Shout out again Legacy Operators,
facts.
legends. These people that have really risked it so much are inspiring. Mitch, you've told me some crazy stories over the years, and since we got into recreational cannabis and started playing the role that we play in the space, we've heard some crazy stories.
Yeah, man. You know, I pushed the line and took a risk, but not near as much. You know what I mean? The stories that we tell, people paid a lot more severe of a price or took a lot more severe of a risk. So I don't ever want to, you know, to the tech market, to the LinkedIn market, you know, I'll talk about the risk being taken, but at the end of the day, you know, getting to meet these people and hear the stories, you know, people really paid the price, man. You know, just today we're around numerous people that served over 5 years in prison for cannabis alone. No other crime, bro.
So
numerous
many people.
you know, and I was scared when I was moving around. I thought 3 years would have been the worst case scenario, and I thank God I never saw it. But like, I had anxiety thinking about 3 years. So when I meet people that serve 5, 9, 10, 11, I've
13, 26, 38, 50.
I spent many nights trying to put myself in the headspace of that's a possibility. How would I get through losing 3 years of my life? And the people that had to lose 3 times that, I can't even think about. I tried to think about a fraction of that, and and obviously I can't imagine that, but I could not imagine a decade. You know what I mean? Half a decade. I can't imagine, bro.
We've talked to so many people, and their stories are so powerful, and a lot of the people are here. A lot of people are honestly here tonight. There's a lot of
That's
the first
awesome, man.
legacy operators that have been licensed here in New York in attendance at this event. Shout out, and there was one gentleman today, I believe his name was John. I believe it was a John. One of the first licensed people out here, right, in New York. And it's history. He said he'd never been congratulated so many times in his life. And it's like,
That's amazing.
I'm thinking to myself, like, man, that's a powerful statement to feel that. Just to feel that way, that's just crazy. You know what I mean? Like, damn. Whether it's genuine or not, that's just a lot of love, a lot of positivity,
That's
right?
Much love. Needed.
Now it's like, when you really get into the nitty-gritty of it, it's like, man, these people had to lobby. They had to go to prison or jail for it. They had to lose family members. People probably they died. They had, in some cases, weapons at their face,
Yep.
pointed at their friends. They were just in dangerous situations that caused stress, right? And it's like doing it for the plant, for the opportunity, for the money, for the grind. And then we all deserve that choice, and these
Absolutely.
people really did a lot of sacrifices just for us to be here tonight. And so shout out to all the people in New York and
Well said, man. That was great.
California and even in the South where it's still really difficult and not so cannabis friendly. Shout out to all the people that sacrificed a lot for us to be here.
Facts.
Sitting here in this beautiful venue, smoking weed safely.
Much love.
It's crazy.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. So, obviously we're at the after party of MJ Impact. It's a unique platform, highly targeted in terms of who they let into the event. And so when we go to an after party like this, people surrounding it, we got some people that aren't at the event, some locals, but a lot of people from the event, which is bringing people from all over the country. Something unique that MJ Impact does is unless you're a sponsor or a vendor, the only way you're getting in is you're a accredited investor or you're a licensed operator on the retailer brand side. And that's why their real focus is connecting licensees with licensees and investors with licensees. Money with cannabis and people looking for partnerships, and it's a really unique platform that has a focused intention of who's here and what the mission is and who they're going to allow here. And I've personally been a fan of it because it makes it for an event that no matter who you talk to, it's a valuable person to talk to. So in that vein, Joey, who are some of the people that you've been mingling with and what's their position in the industry?
I was just saying, man, everything you're saying is leading me to the one question which you just asked me, which is, who did you guys talk to today?
So you were saying people that we met. I'm meeting from New York. I'm meeting a lot of people with license applications. Licenses that have been approved, but not yet just approved. I guess licenses pending. I met a couple of the operators out here. I've met a lot of more higher up salespeople from the brands, and this is the thing is like, in my opinion, even if two sales reps that sell similar products or they're ultimately sales reps, their goal is to sell things, right? And a sales rep is not going to buy something from another sales rep directly,
right?
But there is power in meeting sales reps from other regions to understand what the trends are, what's going on in that market, who are some of your contacts in that market, so maybe I can share, right? And so one of the things that I feel like I met this year, just on the theme of New York and these hustlers in the air, is I've met more people at this conference that even if it's not the ideal fit, they're still asking questions or saying things where they're trying, they're hustling,
Absolutely.
right? They're working, they're looking to squeeze some lemonade out of the lemons. You know what I mean? And I got a high level of respect for people that are just trying to make something happen. It doesn't matter, no connection's a bad connection type
Absolutely.
shit,
I couldn't agree more, to be honest. Like the
Same.
people that I was talking to today was all, people that just got a license in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, people that have licenses with Maryland, and that just attracted more conversations and buzzing. Like, there's a lot of people from the East Coast up here that really took advantage of the opportunity to come get together and connect and build upon whatever's going on in their area.
Which is
Shout out to
phenomenal
MJ
see,
Unpacked
man.
for that. That was some serious.
Yeah.
There's definitely a heavy Northeast presence here.
Man, I'm looking forward to seeing what this becomes.
100%.
It's gonna be great. I mean, the reality is there's good weed everywhere. Soon, there will be great weed
Absolutely.
everywhere. Soon there will be great weed everywhere.
100%.
Mitch, what are we smoking on over here?
This is some Alibi allegedly out of Oregon. You know what I'm saying? But I was just smoking on some gelato mixed with the RMR OG. The dedication OG.
Okay.
So
I got the
little-
dedication right now. What was that strain that you had over here, Cody?
I got some Long Peaks OG.
Wow. Okay, Long Peaks OG. What else you got? Oh, you pulling out some more? You got a joint? Is there a joint in those tubes?
Yeah.
Oh, we better
We
spark.
got the Fresh Prince in the
That's
house.
more Maryland weed, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
shoot.
That's G Leaf.
We gotta smoke some of this, bro. Oh, shoot. Let's go.
I would say the best weed not from Cali that I've seen out. What's up?
Double fist the J.
The best weed I've seen out here not from Cali is from Michigan
Really?
that I smoked on personally.
Have you smoked weed from a bunch of different places?
Honestly, just Massachusetts and Maryland and Delaware.
Oh, and Delaware.
Yeah. I have
What was-
family in Delaware.
Okay. From dispensaries or from?
From dispensaries, yeah.
Wow.
My parents are.
I didn't even know that there was.
It's only medical. There's only about 4 dispensaries in Delaware.
Cannabis is going to be
Everywhere,
everywhere.
man.
Delaware?
Delaware, man.
Delaware?
Delaware.
Delaware, the first state.
I ain't never been. You know what I'm saying?
Delaware.
Most have it.
Delaware.
It's a fun name. No disrespect to people in Delaware. I'm not just chalking up your state to how
You're
fun
good.
it is
I
to
got a
say
lot
your
of
name.
family in Delaware.
I just ain't know nobody
Shout out
from
to Delaware.
I don't know much about Delaware,
Yeah.
you know.
This
but
joint is delicious.
Yep. We made
Where-
that.
where's it
that
from?
later.
Delaware. No, I'm just kidding. That's that Maryland, dog.
Yeah, that's
Come
that
on,
Fresh
man.
Prince.
That's that Fresh Prince of Maryland air.
a little
Yeah.
spicy.
There you go.
Oh, spicy.
We'll get that later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think Tony Touch about to go on here soon. They said they're supposed to open the roof. You know, obviously for those that are listening, you can't see shit. For those that you can see, you can't see much. The dance floor the bar is in front of us, and the dance floor is to the left. And above the dance floor is a retractable roof. Like, I'll say, if you're from Seattle, Safeco Field, baby, they got that roof on the top of this rooftop nightclub. So at some point they're about to open that up. I hope we can see the stars. That's pretty lit, man, to be in a nightclub that if it's raining, you got the roof closed. If not, let's open the roof and you know.
We about
Show
to
the
raise
sky off.
the roof because we smoking fire. Let's go. That was the lamest thing I've
Let's
ever
get
said.
and
Absolutely.
I don't mean to kick you off, Cody, but I want to get
No,
Will
what?
over here to
Cody,
holler
we got
about-
another guest.
No,
To-
much
to
love.
Big
Hey,
Massachusetts,
shout out.
man.
Let's show some love. Show
Yeah.
some respect to Cody over
I
here.
appreciate you guys letting
at
me sit down
ASAP
here.
Cannabis Marketing, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys like, follow, subscribe to this podcast, this show, and then of course make sure you guys at the same time search right now, search ASAP Cannabis Marketing and tap in. Hit them with a like and follow on their social media. Make sure you go check their website out. If you guys need anything custom, joints, stickers, packaging, these guys will get it to you quick. They'll get it to you as affordable as they can possibly can get you connected to that price-wise. And they're fun dudes to work with. So
Absolutely.
you
Thank
always
you
gotta
so much.
you gotta
Much
enjoy
love.
who you work with. So
I've
thank you,
enjoyed my
brother.
time here, man. Thank you guys.
Appreciate
man,
you,
appreciate
guys.
you,
Thank
bro.
you so much.
We'll see you next time. Cody, ASAP Cannabis Marketing. All right, we got a legend coming in, hot, straight out of Massachusetts.
Well, you guys are rocking in the middle of the whole thing.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
There's a party surrounding us, but we are here having a high-ass conversation.
Hey,
What you smoking on
So-
this evening?
dude, we just smoked on.
You
some
you bring some goodies? Oh shoot!
But
Shoot, show it to the camera. Let's go. We got some River Run Gardens in the building right now.
you got to get in the
pack-
mic. You got to get in the mic.
we just got that new packaging.
Oh shoot! You got the new
The
packaging.
Terp Log.
Look at this.
Terp Log.
Terp
Shout out
Log.
to Grove Bags.
So you can do the window in mask?
Yeah, because the bag will go out in like a little doggy bag. So that's
Oh.
protected. So as long as
Genius.
it's not going out, you know, the retail with
How
the
do we
window.
smell these terps?
Oh, let's crack it.
Oh,
What
shit.
flavors do we got here?
So I believe you got the Road Rage.
Road Rage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that Road Rage. That Road
I
Rage
can't
was
remember
heat.
if I got it for you guys.
What's the one you got?
But this is a new. This is Cherry Cosmo.
Cherry Cosmo.
That's Pheno number 1.
Come on, man. That Cherry Cosmo. Wow, sweet, sour. It's like a Laffy Taffy.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's some Laffy Taffy smelling ass weed, man. Oh my god. Now, it's one thing to smell it in the bag. What's the nug looking like?
It's like,
Frostier than a fucking craziness. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude.
it's beautiful, right? This is just a test run. So we ramping her up right now. We'll be dropping for the summer.
Wow.
Got that river running. So Road Rage
Yeah.
and Cherry what?
Cherry Cosmo.
Cherry Cosmo.
This is like a vanilla kush.
Dude, it's unique. We got a couple phenos and I'm stuck. So we got that one. We have one that's definitely a little bit more gassier.
Yeah.
Kind of a little bit more dense, like purple nugs. And then another one that's kind of like right in the middle. So it's hard to tell. This one leads a little bit more of that like sweet kind of. There's almost a fruity end to it too when you grind it up. That's what you guys.
Wow, this nug size is incredible. The structure of this is very true to the genetics in so many ways. Can you talk about the paragenetics of this?
So that's from Dungeonville Genetics. So that's the cross between a Hot Rod and Swamp Thing.
Okay.
So we got that Road Rage from it. So it's unique. I mean, we're hunting a few of his flavors right now, and definitely some winners in the bunch.
Absolutely incredible.
So we just put this to market this past month. Went out to a couple of stores. It'll be going to a couple more. So excited, man. Always.
Love it.
I wish I had a couple more that were ready. We have some kind of old school. I don't know if you guys mess with the kosher kush, back in the day.
I can get with the kosher. I can get down with the kosher.
It's a classic. So we had we gotta hit all the market. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've been doing the exotics, obviously, because honestly, that's what I like. That's what I think the people like. So, but to bring that kind of old school flavor, there's a lot of old heads that still wanna have that traditional kind of flavor. They're not with all the fruity stuff. But it's cool. But how was y'all's first day out here?
I mean, we've been out here since Tuesday, man.
Oh.
So we've been eating pizza. You know what I'm saying? Folding pizza, not eating pizza. Folding pizza
I've been eating pizzas.
and smoking weed outside.
Hell yeah. Well, we're smoking. I'm like, this gotta be, some of the first of its kind out here in New York.
So they've been throwing it at this venue. Allegedly, it's happened here before,
Okay.
but they got the roof in there that retracts.
Okay.
So it's open air, I guess. Technically, I don't.
Hey, I love it. I love to see it. You know what I mean? So I'm excited. I appreciate you guys having me out here.
So
schedule just worked out.
part of what I do in all my content is just throw random questions and shit at people. Mitch always is known for good interviews. I just fuck shit up. So I'm gonna hit you with some questions. I need you to spit out the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay? Are you ready for this? I'm high right now, so this is unplanned. I'm freestyling. There's a performance going on around us, so I'm just trying to do some shit.
Yeah, hell
Right?
yeah.
All right, so you get high for the first time in your life, and what's the first thing that comes to mind about that memory?
Dude, so it was after a soccer practice.
Oh shit!
And we was, this is back in the day, man. So we were smoking out the can, the classic style. And then one of my homies, he knew how to roll a little bit. And so I remember just like being outside after a soccer practice, just cooling, just feeling good, feeling a little goofy, and then just going and mowing some like Burger King or, roast beef or something like that,
That's hilarious.
So we always eating good though.
Okay, so
That was kind of the play when I was a kid, we smoked, and then, obviously we had to hit the munchies.
solid. I love it. Now you obviously cultivate some crazy fire in Mass. So what's the one thing you're most excited about coming up that people can expect out of you guys in River Run and everything?
Oh, man. Well, I think you guys had it last time, too, the banana coffee belts.
Yeah.
That is just going to be hitting market probably this upcoming month.
Oh, wow.
Up in May. So that one, I mean, it's banana terps, like, unripe banana peel, little gas
Yeah.
with a little bit of that kind of fruity from the raspberry 47, and it's gonna be a nice blend. You know, I think it kind of checks all the boxes, structure-wise, yield-wise, quality-wise, potency-wise. So I think it's gonna make a lot of people happy. Like I said,
that was really enjoyable and neat can.
and it's one of my favorites that I've just been like, you know, when you hit the jar and it's getting low and you got all the other phenos, you know, and that one jar is low. That's how you kind of know. It's like you keep going back to it. It's like, all right, we might get something, but then you got to give it to the people and say, all right, do we really have something here? You know, like the Project Z, like no matter what, we always get love on the Project Z. You know, so that's kind of the ones where it's like, all right, yeah, we got something nice here. You know, other strains, like I might like them, and like it might just flop. You know, because you know you like to think, oh, I could be a tastemaker, but it's a lot of palates to please out there. You know?
The palate is crucial, and as we know, I terp check people and check their palate all the time, right, Mitch? I'm always making sure Mitch isn't smoking mids, right?
Yeah.
I even talk shit to my mom, right, Mitch?
True.
I hold my mom accountable. No mids, mom.
You gotta.
It's bad. Mids are bad for your health.
If you care about the people around you,
You gotta smoke your weed, man.
Yeah. Good
So
for the soul.
today, you brought a pack of joints. What's in the joints? What are you smoking?
So it's more of that Cherry Cosmo, because I had to smoke it too. I'm like, we're in straight taste test mode right now. So you know, we're trying to get it to a bunch of people, trying to see what it's about, get the feedback. But I just smoked one just now, and I was like, I had to take a break for a second. I was okay. It's packing a punch. It's packing a punch. So
the
we
terps
can go
and
ahead
the
and light
THC
it
was
up.
smacking. There you go. I got you. So we got Will sparking the Cherry Cosmo. Mitch, what did you think of that Road Rage and the Cherry Cosmo? Was there one that really hit your nose?
I usually don't like cherry weed, but I really like the smell of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cherry
sweet
by itself
sour.
is usually, I mean, it's not like I dislike it. It's just not one of my favorites, but that shit smells really good. Like, I don't like GMO either, but sometimes I'll smell a GMO cross and I'm just like, oh man, that's crazy, you know? So I could definitely get down with that. And the Road Rage definitely had a little bit of that funk, you know, for sure, man. Definitely had some of that funk.
Definitely, man. I mean, they're unique, so it's.
What are you tasting?
On this one, man, really like forward on the cherry sweetness, but there's a little funk on the exhale, you know? When I was grinding up earlier, there's almost like a sour kind of funk. I wouldn't go so far, but it's not like it's not a full gas. It's a little, it has a tang to it. So the red pop definitely comes through on it for sure. So.
Man, what time is it out here, man? Is there any NBA games on, bro? You've been watching the
Celtics,
playoffs?
bro. Celtics are on right now.
Round 2 already?
No, they gotta win, bro.
Okay.
They blew it the other night.
I'm out the loop.
They blew it. I'm gonna check the score right now.
It's been rough, man. The playoffs has been a lot of unexpected and exciting. The Bucks are out.
They're up 2 going into the fourth quarter right now. So
I just assume the Celtics were good money, you know. But also the Bucks blew it last night, bro.
I know.
So, I mean, they blew it the whole series.
Jimmy Butler,
not just
man,
last night.
playoff Jimmy Butler is a different. He's a different cat, man.
Yeah,
He
100%.
crushes it, bro. He's a dog.
100%.
He's a dog. So.
Yeah, nah. Jimmy's different in the playoffs for sure, man. He's different.
Playoff Jimmy's a real thing.
Oh, 100%.
Himmy Butler out here, man. He is him.
He's an assassin, man. Even back in his Marquette days, man, he was a bad man. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. What are our predictions for each of the series?
So
Let's go start with this. Golden State and Sac. Who's winning?
Oh, G State's got it wrapped.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you can't beat that experience.
Okay, so we're all going Golden State. 3 for 3 for 3.
De'Aaron Fox is hurt. They're going back to Golden. They're going back to Oracle. It's
Yeah.
over. It's over.
All right, so all Golden State. All Golden State. Okay, what's the other series that's still
We got
going?
Lakers, Memphis.
Lakers, Memphis. I'm going Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, it's LeBron, man.
Yeah, but they're losing. When they lose, they lose.
Yeah,
man.
no, it's true. It's true.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll have to see.
I can't. It's hard for me to bet against LeBron.
The Knicks are
The
playing.
Knicks I think they wrapped it up already. They're
they're
good.
going to the next round. Though.
Yeah.
Is it decided who they play yet?
They, I think, don't they play the Heat or they play?
I think they might be
They
playing
play the Heat.
Yeah. That'll be a great series. Knicks Heat. I'm going Heat.
I don't know this Knicks team, man. Jalen Brunson, bro, he's a problem.
I fuck with Jalen Brunson, but Jimmy Butler's in playoff Jimmy mode.
I know.
Yeah.
It'll be a really good matchup. I mean,
Yeah, it's gonna be a good series.
I know some people, some of the friends are like, oh, they're not getting up for the NBA playoffs like they used to. But I think it's, I think we got some good matchups. We got some good basketball. Yo, Trae Young, gotta give him a shout out, man. He's balling, bro.
Yeah. Open.
Yeah, the playoffs are mad. Like, there's not a lot. Even the Phoenix Suns were the biggest super team going into this. They lost the first game, to Kawhi pretty much.
Well, Kawhi, I know now he's hurt too. So,
but it's been scrappy, man. This is Sacramento really giving the Warriors a run for their money. The Bucks lost. You know what I'm saying? It's been a really good playoff. Like this first round, there's been a lot of good games and there's been a lot of good series. That shit might just be broken. We might have to RIP it after this one. Shout out DJ Tony Touch out here playing the cuts.
the vibes are high here, man.
The vibes are super high. I don't know. Yeah, we might just be RIP on that. It might just be RIP, but it's all good, man. We gotta wrap the episode up anyways, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to just sit at this entire event over here in the corner.
Well, I appreciate you
Talking.
letting me pop in.
Will, yeah, it's RIP. Will, River Run Gardens, thank you for joining us, man. RMR Podcast episode, I don't know. New York City.
We out here.
Custom episode dedicated to everybody here at the Media Mixtape Party. You never know how it's gonna go here in cannabis, and that's the funnest part. We pull up, we pop out.
It's all
Our
vibes,
homies
man.
show up and support us.
We pull up, man. I had to.
And
I love
bring
this,
a fire.
man. You guys crush it, guys.
Filmed 10 interviews the last 2 days, spoke on a panel, on this podcast, more interviews tomorrow. I want to go to
You
bed.
grind. You guys are
You're
grinding,
such
bro.
a big baby.
You guys are grinding, man. Mad respect to all you know. what
We
you guys are
appreciate
doing.
you, brother.
Yeah.
We'll see everybody next time.
RMR
Same thing,
Podcast.
RMR Podcast. Check it out.
We out.